All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the Clashmore Pub. We are back in the pub. Uh, uh, we got Patches back, first time in a while. Good to have you back, buddy.
What's
Welcome
up,
back.
y'all?
Yeah,
Gerbs, as always. How you doing, bud?
I'm always kicking it in here.
Mhm.
Giving the people what they want, so I'm here.
That's right. Just your presence is what they want.
I know that's what they're here for.
It's that aura that you have.
That vibe I possess.
Yeah.
I'm one of those guys that you either love or hate, right? There's no in between.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, the world loves you.
Yeah, they love me. All right. They love to hate on me.
That's all right. That's if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right.
That's right. All right.
All right. So, what's the bartender pouring tonight, fellas?
Patches, welcome back. What you got?
Vodka cranberry.
Pocket
Hammering them tonight.
What is it? Your period?
You know it.
Reminds me of The Departed, right? Like
Know it.
Yeah. There you go. You got it. You got it. What is it? Your period?
Yeah. I'm just gonna drink until.
Oh shit. Well.
Uh-oh.
Well, while he's fixing that, I got. Wait. Hello.
Get it closer. We lost you for a sec, Patch. Yeah, we got you now. Yeah.
A little Victoria Mexican beer. You had this before?
I've never seen that.
Yeah, man. It's a good one.
Okay.
32 ounce. And
I like Mexican beer
as long show's over. So
Mexican beer is good as long as it ain't Corona.
I love Corona too, man. I can't lie.
Nah, that shit's gross.
Different strokes for different folks.
I made a old fashioned.
Oh, I don't think you've ever had an old fashioned on the show.
Nope. And I've been drinking them a lot lately. They're kind of dangerous because you add a few bitters and a little orange, and all of a sudden it becomes a lot of it goes down even smoother. Yeah, for sure. But yeah,
it reminds me of Don Draper every time I think. Remember Mad Men? Every time he'd order a drink, I'll take.
You know what? I started watching that show a couple weeks ago. I've never seen it, and I just started watching it a couple weeks ago. I made it through like an episode and a half and haven't been able to get back to it, but I want to. I'm gonna watch that show.
Dude, definitely finish that. Top 5 for me. Great show, but you'll learn all about the old fashioned with Don Draper.
What show's that?
Wait,
Mad Men.
Okay.
I think it's on Netflix now. Maybe I don't know what it's on. It's an older show, but
I don't know. I got the black box, so I just watch it on that. But
yeah,
but it's got John Hamm.
Yeah, John Hamm. And
black box.
the girl that plays Peggy.
That thing never loads.
We might need to get you a different one. You might need to send that back. We'll talk about that because
don't you worry.
Because mine don't have any problems. But you and I'll catch up on that. But
his only problem is he sees plays like 2 minutes after we see them. So I don't know how that live streaming is going to go. But
it puts you behind. It puts you behind. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you guys might have to delay, to fall back from, or if we do a live stream, we can do it when it's on NBC, and I can do it on local. Yeah, for sure. All right, well let's get it started here. I mean, there's a lot to talk about. Let's kick it off first with the new Shields Hall. I mean, this thing.
Hold on, I want to say something real fast, Casey.
Go ahead.
We want to thank everybody for coming back to our last episode. We had a great viewing on that. Thanks to Tim O'Malley with the Irish 247 for doing that interview with us. And, welcome everybody back. And thanks for watching our stuff last week. It was great.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you for sure. Look at this thing, man. This thing is beautiful, dude. It looks, I mean, Schuler joked about needing a mat, but I mean, you damn near did.
Yeah, I heard it was like, it's got like 50% more, like just overall space than the other one. So
yeah, it's like well over 100,000 square feet.
Yeah,
I mean, it's massive. Thank the Shields family.
Man. Like, I know, people debate on the message board, like, how much does this stuff really matters? I think it matters a lot, man. Like, players want to play. They want to be, they spend a lot of time in these locker rooms. They want to be in something like this.
100%.
Especially where you can get your hair cut. There's one place you two will never be, the barber shop.
What you talking about? I go get my hair shaved all the time at the barbershop.
Hey, I can get this trimmed up. Are you kidding? Come on now.
Oh, we missed. There was a hot tub action or the cold pool.
Yeah, I think that's the recovery pool, I believe. But yeah,
when Clashmore Mike's gets big enough, we're gonna do a tour.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah. I'll look at it. Yeah, there's the 2 practice fields. I think they've had that for a while, right?
No, those are new.
Are those new too?
Yeah. The whole thing, everything.
I thought they had that, but
who knows? But
no, I think that they might either be redone or in a different spot. This is really cool. My wife loved that part. She was like,
"Oh, here's the gym." Casey don't know nothing about this. You see, those are like Smith machines, Casey. People squat, bench press. They lift things, heavy shit in there.
Is that what they're called? I'm good. I'm good. You can find me at the chef station, dude. Hook me up with a.
You're gonna apply for the chef station.
Be there.
I'm at the
I bet they have a dope chef.
I'm in the nutrition area. Yeah.
Oh,
man, those things are look nice.
And also, I want to shout out the Notre Dame media team. They are doing the Lord's work, man. They are crushing it. It's between that, like, just not even just this is the timing of everything. I don't know if they did that announcement with SoFi intentionally. Like, I don't know if they found out that Ohio State was about to announce theirs and just kind of sat on that for a minute. But I mean, just all of that. I guess
they knew what Ohio State's was, and they waited for it because they knew they were going to trump it. So
they're like, nah, man, you guys ain't the gold standard.
Yeah, we'll let you be the gold standard for a whole 2 hours before we drop off.
I mean, the ink wasn't even dry. The ink wasn't even dry on the articles about it. It was crazy.
I was like, hold my beer.
Man, they crushed this building.
Right.
Man, every room and everything looks just so nice. Like new.
Yeah, and what's crazy about it is that
it's nice.
Yeah, it's mostly funded by former football players. From like what the article I was reading, like. A lot of it was funded by them. So,
well, I'm sure most of it was funded by the Shields fan. Obviously the Shields family funded most of it, but is that a former player, Shields?
Yeah, Jack Shields. Yeah, he is a former player.
This is where they watch movies and shit. Like,
wow,
hey, Beef is gonna be happy. They finally have a dining room with food there. Yeah, Beef.
Samson.
Shout out to Beef. Look
Samson
at this, Beef.
with the
watch this part.
Samson with the dig at.
Hey, if you
Kelly, maybe
look
he can get a meal while he's there.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say if you look close, you'll see me standing there waiting in line.
Can I have some more, please?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Bro. That is so badass.
Man, that's an impressive building. Sure.
Yeah.
When everybody was talking about it, I was like, I'm sure it's going to be good, but how good is it really going to be? And looking at these videos and the videos we saw before, it's like, ooh, yeah, they really did crush it.
Yeah. I mean,
I like the bottom shop too. Sure. I know we joke about it, but I think that shit's important.
It is.
Yeah, I absolutely think so too. These guys like to stay. They like to stay on point. And
you know what they need? The one thing they didn't have. A tattoo parlor. They should have like a room for tattoos. You go up in there and get some ink done, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't you know what I mean? Happening.
Like he's in there like once a week. You go in there and get some ink done.
I don't see that happening.
Man, I'm telling you, that'd be sweet though.
Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna
make sure we leave no doubt.
This is just gonna help the boys leave no doubt, baby.
Hey, like he said, if it helps the players make them better, who cares?
They'd be signing up for some free tattoos if they could.
Did it say again?
You mean Terrell Pryor going to give away some free gear, get some tattoos?
I go get a tattoo in there.
They're not putting a tattoo shop in there.
I'm just saying they should.
Well, yeah, I mean that. Of course they should. I mean I'm sure that'd be a hit.
Imagine Marcus walking out with sleeves all down.
This ain't Bama.
Yeah, this ain't Bama.
No.
You think Saban's got tattoos?
Yeah. I could see him actually having one somewhere.
Not a chance.
It's the Miami Dolphin.
Like one hidden somewhere. You don't think so? Yeah. the Miami
He's got
Dolphins.
all the teams that he coached, like their symbol somewhere tattooed on him.
All right. Well, moving on. We need to, I want to talk about the Bavacqua interview on Irish Illustrated. That was phenomenal, man. They asked every question that you would have wanted them to ask. I couldn't think, like, every question, every kind of burning question I would have had for him, I feel like they covered. They got about 45 minutes with him, and credit to them and Samson, because they asked exactly what I would have wanted them to ask. And there was a lot of interesting stuff in that conversation.
What did you find most interesting?
Well, who you asked?
Go ahead, Patch. Go ahead.
Yeah, either one.
I mean, I loved all the talking about patches. So, I mean,
right.
That made me really happy.
We're going to start calling you SoFi.
Change his name to SoFi. SoFi 88.
SoFi 88, fucking right.
That's funny.
That was
my
favorite thing.
I'm sure.
Yeah, SoFi. They should talk about Jarboski, but anyway. Okay, like, what did you find interesting?
Not you. No, I mean, well, speaking of SoFi, I mean, that connection, was, I don't know. I mean, obviously a lot of people have strong opinions about that. I don't, I don't get worked up about that kind of stuff. It's coming. And, like, he was talking about the shark mentality of never staying stagnant and always moving, never sitting still. And, I'd much rather us complain about them doing something like this, where they're being aggressive and staying ahead of the curve, than what we've bitched about for 30 years of them being behind. Yeah. I mean, they are on the cutting edge of everything. Anybody complaining about this, which I think is kind of probably the silent minority, or vocal minority. I guess I should say, not silent. It's older. It's probably the older group. I don't want to hear that. I think it's great. I'm fine with it. I wish they would change the stripes in the end zone. I wish they would put names on the back of the jerseys, which another thing Bavacqua covered in that interview, said that they had no plans on doing. I think one of these days he's going to change his tune, and I think that'll come around. It's not going to be this year. It may not be next year, but I think at some point they'll end up doing that.
What else? One that I think that they will stay, that they will keep, is the lines, because that they incorporated that in all of the lockers.
I know. I saw that. When I saw that, I was like, okay, that's done. I'm with you. I don't think they'll change that. I just wish they would. I get it. It's not as clever as they think it is. I don't think. I'd rather see some shamrocks, or just to block Notre Dame in there, so, or even the logo. Anything. Like, I just spice it up a bit. It makes the field look boring to me. Or put a giant logo at the, I guess they do have a giant logo in the middle of the field, but maybe put a shamrock. I don't know. Do something. It's just, to me, it's something stale.
Like the 25-yard line. Put something, some kind of
a couple 25-yard lines is an interesting compromise. I don't think it's as clever as they think it is. I think it's an outdated kind of thing, and I don't know. That's my opinion.
So go ahead.
A couple other things. Confirming that the Texas game is being played. Love that. His commitment to winning a national championship stood out. I mean, that's
exactly what I was about to say the thing that stood out to me the most is he wants to be judged, if they won a national championship or not. And I love that. Like, take that responsibility, and that's the goal. And you should be measured by that.
Yep. And he talked about this guy being the perfect guy for the job. And,
and he is.
He ain't going nowhere. That's just my personal opinion.
I mean, he doubled down with this quote, and
I have thoughts on that. Like, I love the quote, and I damn sure like it a lot better than run it back. I'm still not convinced that this means he's going to be here 10 years. I hope so, but I definitely think we're going to get at least 3. So, I would say 3 years.
The reason I think he's going to, at least 3, because he told Caden Henderson, if Henderson comes, he told him that he would be here for his entire time. He would just look like a liar then if he didn't actually follow through with his word. And I don't see Marcus being like Nick Saban saying, "Oh no, I'm going to be the coach here, next week and be gone and not, coach anymore there and go to Bama." So I see Marcus doing what he says. I don't think it is going to be his entire life. I see it 15 years, maybe max, that we could have with him if we're lucky. 15, and then he goes off to the NFL, but that's also 20 years that he spent at Notre Dame.
I don't know. I
have a hard time seeing 15. I mean,
I'm more in the camp of he's either gone in 3 years with a national championship under his belt, or he's there in 15, 20 years. Like, he's either going to leave sooner than later, or he's going to be a lifer. I don't think he's going to wait 7 more years and then leave. And of course we're just guessing. I could be right. He might leave in exactly 7 years. I have no idea. But I tend to think that if he doesn't leave sooner than later, he won't have a reason to leave. He doesn't have a reason to leave.
Well, I mean, I think the reason isn't, to your point. Yeah, he doesn't have a reason from Notre Dame to leave. Like maybe like Brian Kelly, whether you agree or not, like he felt like he didn't have the resources. Marcus Freeman has the resources, but I also think Marcus is one of these dudes that needs new challenges, right? I could see 5 or 7 years, especially if he wins a title, him starting to get an itch of I'm ready to try something different.
Maybe, but
I'm speculating on. I don't know Marcus personally. Who knows? But yeah, I could see something like the fact that he's already showed some interest in the NFL leads me to believe eventually he's going to want to, scratch that itch.
So we'll say the 7 years. Let's say he wins 3 championships in 7 years. I mean,
he's going.
He's gonna. If he goes at that point, hey, dude, you won his 3 freaking championships.
He's getting his trophy of that or his statue.
If he wins one, I'd be devastated, but I wouldn't be upset with him for leaving. I would understand it. You could call college football a new challenge every year. I get what you're saying, but it is different than the NFL in terms of the challenges that it brings on an annual basis. So, I
can see any college coach being tired of the calendar. I mean, these dudes got to recruit constant, man, and not just high school kids, their own roster now. And the NFL, you don't have to do that. I know he's got his GM, but Marcus is still part of this thing.
Well, that's a big point. That's a great point, is that the GM takes a lot of that load off him. And another thing that kind of going back to the original point with Bavacqua was he even specifically mentioned how he makes sure that Joanna and the kids are taken care of as well.
Yeah.
And how do you, that's next level. I know that when you hear that, you're like, oh, well, of course, like that's, but like I don't feel like everywhere necessarily does that.
Right? Like
yes.
It shows like a very self-awareness by Notre Dame of Marcus Freeman is not one of these guys that just goes in front of the camera and talks about family life. He is a family man, and we have to make sure there's balance or he's not going to stay. And nor should he, he should put his family first, as should any man, right? But, I'm glad that Pete said that. And, I mean, who knows what Marcus is going to do. I'm like you guys. I hope he stays for as long as we can keep him. But I'm also of the mind that, once you start sniffing around, eventually, you're probably going to do something. But as long as we get one title out of it, I'm cool with it.
I think anything's possible.
Break that damn curse.
Yeah. I think anything's. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think he leaves before we win one. That's the only.
That's the only. I think unless it goes like 10 years and he hasn't won, I could see him be like,
yeah. But then at that point, I won't be as sad as I would have been.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
No.
But wrapping up on this,
I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
He's crushing them.
Yeah.
He's got to go refill the pub.
He's got to
go pee-pee.
He does. He's gonna go pee probably too. Be funny. Yeah.
That's the "we'll be back" sound right there. All right. So real quick though, the other thing that stood out was the ACC relationship. He talked about that ACC relationship. I thought that was interesting. I mean, obviously he's got to be diplomatic and say what he said, and maybe all that was even true. But
the people that didn't watch the podcast, what did he say about the ACC?
Oh, okay. So he just basically said that it's still in a good place, that they've turned the page, and that his analogy was like you fight with your brother at the dinner table, and then you get up and kind of hug and make up. And he said he thinks in some respects the relationship is even stronger. I know that he's got to say that, but just straight emotion, I hate that. First of all, I hate the ACC. Second of all, I understand. Look, and I even understand the ACC did what they did and why they did it.
No, I don't. I don't understand.
I mean,
because they could have.
I see both sides.
They could have. Go ahead, Patches. What'd you say?
I see both sides. Like, I see why they did it. I understand where Adam's coming from. Like, they're pushing for their own team because we're not a full member in football. They're pushing for
Miami.
Patches,
they didn't have to
because
do it
they beat them.
You're right, though, Jerms.
They
you're right.
Pushed Miami.
You're right. And that's where I said
I
see the other side. I see the other side of
it.
it.
But you guys are acting like it had to be one or the other. It never had to be that. It never had to be one or the other. It should have been both. It should have been, we think Miami should be ahead of Notre Dame, but we also think Notre Dame should be ahead of Alabama, OU, whatever. And they never did that. And that's where I think Pete's pissed, where every Notre Dame fan is pissed off about it. And not only they played up reels about Miami beating us for what they say, 24 hours
that
straight.
Shit was on for like
that too,
entire month straight.
That too. Yeah.
So I have problems with that. I don't like it. I get why Pete has to say the things he needs to say. We're in a contractual.
He has to get over it. We don't.
We don't. I'm never going to be over it. I don't care. I want out of the ACC as soon as possible, personally.
Yep.
And I always will. It's
we're fans. We're allowed to feel like
your wife cheating on you. There's no fixing it. For me, there's no fixing this. You cost us a chance. You helped cost us a chance at the title last year. That's how I look at it. Because, I mean, let's be honest, Notre Dame would have had a chance to win it last year. They would have. I'm not saying they would, but they would. Yeah. They're at the end of the season, they were a top 5 team to me, no doubt about it.
They could have got where Miami went.
Yeah, they could have played Miami in the finals. Who knows? And the ACC conspired, along with some others, to make sure that we didn't get in. So fuck them. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, me too.
That's why this November 7th game cannot come soon enough, so that way we can just shut those fucking people up. Excuse my language.
Yeah. That's
So that was the one part, Casey, I didn't agree, Pete. I take this back. I don't understand why the ACC played their hand, but I understand why Pete is playing the hand he's playing.
Well, and I get that too. I get it for sure. And but the last thing I want to talk about was the 2014 playoff. He kind of convinced me.
The 2014, or you're talking about the 20, or what are you talking about, Casey?
Bavacqua said he's a huge proponent of the 2014 playoff.
2014 playoff. Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha. The 2014 playoff. He said that it only adds one more week of games. Obviously you'd have buys in there. It essentially prevents it. It gives a better chance of preventing a super league. There's no more conference championships, which I'm all for.
Especially if there's no consequences if you lose them.
Exactly. That's why I'm against them, because clearly they don't even matter anyway. So why we're just keeping the charade up for money? Yeah. So let's find a way to, and he said, he was like, you have to find a way to regenerate those funds or they're never going to get rid of it, which, is obvious. I mean, but those essentially, not essentially, those would go away. So, and then, he talked about how it's good for Notre Dame and the entire country in terms of scheduling. And he's right. Like, it helps Notre Dame for obvious reasons. But, it also keeps the rest of the teams engaged. If 24 teams making the playoffs keeps number 22, engaged, and their players engaged from quitting on the season. They actually play another game or two, instead of opting out of a bowl game. And then the bowl games are a sham. It top to bottom, the more I heard it, like at first I was like, hell no. And now it makes more sense.
So I agree to what you're saying, as long as there's not a bunch of tie-ins for SEC and Big Ten teams. Are we saying it's 24 teams and the SEC gets 8 and the Big Ten gets 8? So if it's that, I mean, what are we really doing? You know what I mean? Like they get 2/3 of the playoff bracket every single year.
He didn't break it down like that.
But my guess is that's how it's going to go.
That's a good point. No, that's a great
so
point.
If it's really the top 24 teams and there's none, there's this top 24 teams and that's who they're taking. I love it. But if it's this bullshit about, we take the top 8 Big Ten regardless of where they're ranked, and we take the top 8 SEC teams regardless of their rank, and they're in, then I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because that's bullshit. That's not the top 24 teams. You take the top 24.
Put the top 24 teams in. And you know what? Get rid of the stupid ass committee. Have the committee be the BCS shit again. Like just let it calculate and everything else and put the top 24 teams in unbiased. I would love to see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably never happens.
I'm open to all that. All right. Moving on. Let's talk about the Marcus Freeman press conference. Practice opens Thursday, and we'll kind of talk about camp as well. But I think Thursday he said, right? I believe is when
Thursday.
Camp opens. Starts on Thursday. Tomorrow.
Thursday morning.
Well, it'll be yesterday by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
But
Patches on the spot. Patches, what stood out to you on the press conference? Anything catch your ear?
Why you got to put me on the spot? I mean,
I'm not trying to gotcha. I just want to get your thoughts.
Him talking about the number 2 quarterback and somebody saying about how, it's unrealistic for Teddy to be able to become the number 2. And he's like, it's not unrealistic at all for Teddy to become the number 2, the backup. So I think that speaks to how good Teddy's doing.
Yeah. Well, and to that point, he said the backup for week 1 doesn't mean he's going to be the backup for week 6, which, in a situation like this, is kind of obvious, but it's still good to hear him say it. I'll say I like Noah Grubbs. What I'm hearing about Noah Grubbs more than I anticipated, coming out of high school. He's showing to be more capable than I expected him to be. And I think a lot of people expected him to be. So kudos to that kid for that. And, look, I don't, especially at that position, I genuinely don't care who wins. I don't care what their name is, what they look like. I don't care anything. Just make it the best. We just need the best possible guy at that position.
Yeah, you know the deal. Like once
we need you to be Angeli in the Sugar Bowl. Or the Orange Bowl, I mean. We need you to be Angeli in the Orange Bowl. Like, that's the max that we're looking for a backup.
We'll take that.
Once they're here on the team, like, the recruiting rankings do not matter. It's whoever's the best player, let them play. You know what I mean? If Grubbs is better than Teddy, then let him rip,
Yep.
I personally think it'll be Teddy in the end, but what do I know, right? So
because you love Teddy.
Yeah, you're going to hold it. I love Teddy, the teddy bear.
He did this, the teddy bear.
That's my guy. So
Teddy Grams.
Yeah, Teddy Grams.
Won't you be my Teddy Graham? Isn't that the song?
Yeah,
remember that? I haven't heard that in a minute. Is Patches too young for that one?
Probably.
But I have Teddy Grahams in my cabinet. So
Fire.
There you go.
Fire.
What was that little bear that's name was Teddy? Like I think it was like a little cartoon show. Teddy Ruxpin or something like that. Do you remember
Teddy Ruxpin?
Yeah,
Teddy Ruxpin.
It was that you put that disc or the CD or not CD, holy crap, cassette in the back of it and it would sing or play a song or play
oh my god, it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
It did have the cassette.
It was that red. I had one, bro. I had one.
Shit, I probably did too. I can't remember.
I also thought it was good about the injury updates that KVA is as close as he is. Right. So I mean, I think that's huge. So that was
So actually, there you go. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah.
KC on the mic. Yeah.
I got you. We were going to get to that, but yeah, we can talk about that now. I mean, all these guys that are out, obviously Jagasaw, but everybody else is fairly inconsequential. Burgess would have been nice to have. You know, and you look, I'm sure Kia's got a solid future, but he's just not really necessary, barring another injury. And all the guys on the bottom should be full go by the time fall camp. That's what Freeman said. Is everybody in the bottom of this list should be full go at some point during camp? So,
or by week one.
I'm ready to see Porter. Ready to see.
Yeah, my boy Porter and Kingston are on there. Yeah, that's gonna be massive. Get those two back. And Craig. I think it's big to get Craig.
Yeah.
I got trepidations about Porter. You know, I mean, we've talked about that a little bit. I feel like I know he's got all the talent in the world, but
baller.
Having the talent and putting it together and staying injury free and you know, getting your route tree down and you know, being able to win 1-on-1s over the top.
Baller.
Okay.
I
we'll see.
I mean, I think the way the schedule works out this year, it really helps these guys a lot more with it not being like a top 10 matchup back to back in the first 2 weeks. That's really going to help a lot of growth, in my opinion. I mean, we're going to see a lot of backups. We already know we're going to see a lot of backups. If this is league no doubt, like I'm expecting teams to be like 48-10 max.
And they damn sure better not take their foot off the gas. We better have learned that lesson last time. Yeah.
Well, and you're going to need. I mean, look, Quincy Porter's going to be a backup. So you know, because that's part of the issue is how much time is he going to be able to get with Carr? You know.
Bro, we need him. We need him cooking by the time Miami comes around. I don't care what he does against Wisconsin, but by the time Miami gets here, we need Porter cooking.
I know, but what I'm saying is that if he's the backup when they're playing regular season games, he's not going to get a lot of burn until the score is out of hand, and then Carr will be out of the game. So where is he going to get all these reps with Carr at this point? Like,
dude, they're gonna once he's ready to go, he's gonna start splitting those reps with Gilbert. I guarantee it. And he's going to be getting reps in training.
I mean, that's possible. Look, I'm not crazy high on Gilbert either. He falls into that category of, I feel like the staff, like, you know, the staff.
We need to see it.
Websites love to talk him up. I need to see it, man. But you know,
we need to see it.
He's okay.
Put it on the field.
I need to see something on the field before.
And can he stay healthy? That dude's hurt all the time too.
That too. That's a great point too.
Yeah.
So,
what else did Marcus
maybe we'll get a little bit of
two returning. Yeah, we'll get to that. A couple things real quick on Marcus before we move on to just full fall camp. He talked about returning captains, Schuler and Bowen. You know,
Ballers.
I thought, well, you know, the question is who fills it out? Is it, you know, you got Carr, you got Knapp. I feel like those two guys are locks. Mm-hmm. You know, there's four guys. There's two on offense, two on defense. Do you see anybody else? KVA maybe?
He's young.
I would think no. Hold on, who was?
I mean, KVA's in his third year. What do you mean?
What about Leonard Moore?
Moore's going to be one.
And Faison.
Could be Traore maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think
they
those
keep
are all.
saying
Who's the kicker?
I remember listening to it. Spencer Pratt. Pratt is going to be Pratt.
He's the other one.
Or Porath or whatever it is, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, whoever the kicker is.
Kick the damn ball.
My boy. Give me a kicker.
I hope he's not Cheeks.
You're my boy, Porath.
Yes, your Cheeks. All right. Last thing on him is, you know, I mean, look, as always, his ability to, you know, keep his messages fresh and poignant and you know, he just always has an angle, you know, he's approaching master motivator territory like Lou Holtz is in terms of just being able to, you know, relate, communicate, keep a fresh message and you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that with him. I mean, it's just, it's unbelievable. It's what makes him who he is.
Two things stood out to me too on this point is how authentic it comes across. You know, it doesn't come across as just like coach speech. You know what I mean? Like it really feels authentic when he's saying it. And it's the level of detail that this dude does. Like he started talking about their habits and, you know, like you can only control this meeting that he talked about, how you can only control like being in the present. This meeting is the only thing that you're owed right now, is this meeting that you're in. So take it serious. Like I love that. So, and you can just tell it like he cares about every little minute, little tiniest of details to whatever it is to get better. So
And
Marcus,
when you come in,
it's all about those little things.
Yeah, it
and
is.
100%. When you come in, look, I mean, one of the best things about leadership is being the same person day in and day out. That is harder than people, give credit to, I think, to be the same person every single day, day in and day out. And I think he does
every
that
time. And he's constantly wanting to grow better, right? He's always pushing himself. And one thing I've noticed, and then we can move it, how he went to the basketball games and lacrosse games his first year, and you're kind of thinking, okay, is he going to continue this? And he has. You still see him at women basketball games. You still see him at lacrosse games. And he doesn't have to do that shit anymore. He's established now. He does not need, but he still does. You know
what that is? That's somebody who enjoys competition.
Yeah, that's somebody that cares about the university
who cares about the university, who enjoys sport. Yep, and competition. So
he takes it seriously, representing this school.
Cheers to that guy.
And he also helps out with. Doesn't he also help out with women's basketball recruiting sometimes? I remember there being something.
I'm sure they. If they're not doing that, they're stupid, right? Like they should have Marcus come. I mean, if he's able to come talk to him.
I mean,
just like Marcus.
If you can get him in front of a woman, you do that, right?
I mean, yes. And their families, right? Like it doesn't matter. Like guys.
That's what I mean. I meant that that's a blanket statement. The mom, the daughter, the sister,
and he's in that white polo. I'm like, this fucking guy. Everything he wears, like he looks amazing.
Makes
it
look good.
It's on point. He's crispy every day for sure. Even when he paints on his hair, you know what I'm saying?
I hope he's not doing that anymore. Like it's kind of like the Jaylen Brown fake hair. That stuff's gonna fall on the floor.
Remember, it looks like he paints in them gaps, dude. It does. It looks like he paints the gaps. I can't lie.
I saw that last year. His hair looked
and
more
it's
natural
each and every time. Every single time he does something different, his hairstyle is different. It seems like every other week, he has his line goes back or comes forward.
I'd say every other year or every year, but yeah. He, but look, hey, keep it fresh, right? All right, so
whatever.
These are the new uniforms. Or the new greens.
Oh, Patches doesn't like it. I dig it. I like that Irish mascot on the side, and I really like that SoFi '88 patch.
I'm good with it.
The only reason I don't like the leprechaun is because when Marcus wore the leprechaun last year, we lost the first 2 games. Then he took the freaking leprechaun off, and we won the rest of them.
I don't believe
that. Man, we never got that hat that he was wearing. Remember that sick hat he had where we were all talking about?
Yes.
Damn, I forgot about that. I'm going to have to go look that back up.
I'll tell you what, Under Armour drops the ball to like nobody's business by not – they should have a Marcus Freeman line. Everything that he wears, it should be a land. Yes, it should be the Marcus Freeman collection. It should be a landing page on their website, and anything he wears, boom, here you go. Here it is in 5 different sizes. Eat it up.
You know what? This gonna sell out like crazy.
And he doesn't even need to model it. All he does is just wears it, and he looks great in the freaking shit. Like he doesn't need to take no photos in it.
And I mean, I'll look like he does in it, but not everybody will. I mean, but they'll still.
You need some of that.
You gotta spray on some hair, brother. And then
I'll spray on it. I'll spray for sure. I got you. All right. Here we go.
I got a straight
preseason.
Here we go.
Preseason coaches poll, and I'm excited to do our own rankings. We'll do that before the season kicks off on one of these upcoming episodes. But here's the top 25 coaches poll. I think the AP releases on August 17th. I want to say it's still like 2 weeks away. But number 5, I don't know. Any thoughts on that, guys?
I'm fine with it. I mean, you can make an argument for any of those 5 teams. Yeah.
I don't care either. Whatever. I mean.
I am curious how Ohio State's the number 1. Oh, I guess they played it's whatever. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about that. So the conversation is outside of Notre Dame. Honestly, if you're, in my opinion, I mean, I think it's interesting that Bama's all the way down at 11. I noticed SMU, one of our opponents, is on there at 20.
The thing that throws me for a loop is Texas. Texas, yeah, they came on hot towards the end of the season, but when they didn't really beat any big ranked teams. Maybe they did once at the end, but
I mean, they're so talented, though, dude.
Ahead.
Yeah, I mean, whether or not they put it together on the field is a whole different conversation. But they're there on talent. You know, this. I mean, it's a preseason poll. This shit's a joke anyway.
Right? So
yeah, this shit's a joke anyway.
6. Oh, 6. Okay,
Indiana, 6.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you know, I kind of find it interesting that Miami's all the way down at 7. Honestly, I kind of expected them to be a little bit higher.
Yeah, I actually thought Miami should be in the top 5 with us. But
yeah, I mean, I think Georgia. You know, I would flip Georgia and Miami personally.
Same. I would actually, even if they put Miami at 3 and Georgia at 7, I'd be fine with that. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I
mean. I don't think OU should be ahead of Texas Tech.
That's what flip them means. Just in case.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not the brightest bulb. So,
well, at least you're pretty.
Bro,
right?
You're talking to me. Come on now. Yeah.
Nah. But what I think Tech should be, and I don't even like Texas Tech, so this is something. But I think OU's. When I look at that top 10, OU's the one that sticks out to me. They have no business being in there.
Yeah.
That's the one that when I first looked at the glass, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
about that.
they're definitely too high. I think Texas Tech. Fuck LSU. I don't care.
Or Ole Miss in front of LSU.
You know what? Fuck all these teams other than number 5.
I mean, you know, I don't know. There's a couple of them. I'm just, you know, like, I mean, Texas Tech is everybody's, you know, is hated by everybody anymore. LSU, you know.
Wait. I just saw this one too. Number 16 and 17. Not a chance. Both of them out. Both of them.
Yeah,
I have no faith in that Bryce Underwood kid. He's cheeks. And then 17, Penn State, they'll be lucky to finish in the top 25.
Y'all watch that video, the James Franklin one, Big Game James? That like half an hour video where it's just him messing up the entire time of his career.
But I won't be surprised if Virginia Tech's better than Penn State this year. Won't surprise me at all.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
He does great. How about Dabo? What about Dabo down at 23?
Where's Clemson?
They're 23.
23rd.
Oh, 23. Okay.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not a bad list, though.
I think Clemson's either going to be in the top 10 end the season in the top 10 and you know probably you know early exit in the playoffs, or they're going to be 6-6 again and Dabo's going to be in big trouble. You know, I don't think there's going to be an in between. I don't think they're going to go 9-3. You know, but I don't know a ton about them. But I think they're either going to overachieve or underachieve. I guess is really what I'm saying.
I had Clemson in the championship last year, so I'm not saying anything about Clemson now.
Yeah, I mean, Klubnik laid an egg. All right, depth chart. Any notes on any of this? I mean, you know, what stands out to me is, you know, I know Dunham. This is the defense and special teams. I can kind of pie back in. But Dunham, I heard, is making noises. Freeman called him out by name. Love his number 44, too, by the way. Devin Fitzgerald, Ian Premer. Those three, you know, obviously, I'm not, you know, breaking any news here, but those three guys I really think are going to be what we hope that they will be. I think they're all three going to hit exactly, you know, be exactly what we hope they're going to be.
I did find it surprising that Cam Williams is ahead of Burris, right? Did that surprise you guys?
Yeah.
Is it only because he's hurt, or
isn't Burris injured?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Burris is injured.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, hell, even if he wasn't, dude, it's about like, you know,
I want Cam to explode. Don't get me wrong. I gave up on Cam Williams a long time ago, and I still, brother,
he's
you
a
gave
great
up
kid.
On Quincy Porter already. He hasn't even played a damn snap.
No, I have not, dude. Chill.
Yeah, you did. You're like, he ain't gonna do shit, dude. Quincy's gonna be a beast. I'm telling you.
Chill.
What?
I did not.
Casey's getting all shy on the mic now. I did not.
No,
yeah, you did.
no,
You
I
said
didn't.
you
No,
weren't a
I didn't. No,
believer.
I didn't. No, I said that I need to see it. I mean, one, he's not healthy. Two, he's raw. He's talented, but when you're a raw talent and you're hurt, that is a bad combination in terms of making some sort of immediate impact, which is what they need. And I know Ohio State tried to retain him. I know they did everything they could to retain him.
Quincy Porter, you're going to dominate.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying he won't. I'm just saying I need to see it.
Yeah, we need to see it.
What else?
Otherwise, I think it looks fine. It looks good.
Yep.
It's just funny that Charles is starting, right? The right guard. Where I thought it was interesting that they have Matty Augustin as right tackle. I thought he was competing for that right guard spot against.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably out of date, but this was the best one I could find. This is the best one I could find in the format and the time frame.
So who knows how accurate this is?
Yeah, I'm well, and shit. I mean, things change in the during camp anyway. I mean, is Dunham really the number 2 behind Boubacar?
Probably him and Keeley, right?
Probably, yeah. That'd be my guess.
My guess.
Keeley backs up Bryce.
Well, I think Keeley backs up both.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, but I'd love to see Rodney. Yeah,
he's good. You're going to see him on the field.
I know. I'm just saying, I hope he does become the first guy off the bench.
I think Scrooge
I'm just not as big on
Scrooge
Keeley as a lot of people are. You know what I mean? I'm happy we have him, but I'm not expecting that much.
I'm not either. I think he'll be a solid stopgap. A solid rotational guy. I don't think he's gonna flash very often. No. He'll just do his job, kind of thing.
Well, we have him for 3 years.
Who? Now. Keeley?
Oh. Yeah, because he's a red shirt. Never mind. Shit.
Red shirt junior. I think we only have
red shirt junior.
This one and more.
Two more years then.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 more years.
This year.
I mean, we're deep at defensive tackle. We're deep on the inside.
He said we have 5 bodies on the inside. And that wasn't including hers.
And there they are. I mean, if you count Hughes, and I mean Mullins even.
I think Hughes is definitely one of them. I think he's probably number 4. Yeah.
Over who? Mookum?
Mookum. I think Mookum's 5.
Yeah, I think Mookum's gonna surprise, and I think Partridge is going to be the best thing that's happened to him.
I'd love to see it. I mean, Mookum, talent-wise, he's up there.
I mean, Partridge,
solid too. He's solid muscle, exactly like what Partridge likes for defensive tackles. Solid muscle.
I mean, we don't have to spend a ton of time on Partridge, but I mean, good God, that guy. I mean, Jesus.
Man, I'm rubbing my hands. We got DJ McKinney.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited about McKinney. That's my call out for a guy that's going to show out this year.
I am too.
Baller.
Does he take? You think he takes Gray's spot?
Oh yeah.
And pushes Gray into nickel.
I think Gray's going to do the nickel thing. I do.
Yeah, I think Gray's better suit for nickel.
Do you think Golden takes a spot? Do you think Gray ends up backing up?
I don't know, man. He's played a ton of snaps and he announced it too. I just think. For Dallas and Zachary, they're good, but we just have.
I think whoever backs up is going to get some snaps. I don't think it's going to be 3 dudes getting 90% of the snaps.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And I think it's kind of depends on how Gray plays. If he's getting cooked, they're going to pull his ass.
Well, and also that's absolutely true. And also, I could see a scenario where, you give McKinney a breather and slide Gray over and put Golden in and kind of rotate those 3 guys. You know what I mean? And the only one who doesn't move is Moore.
The slot,
If McKinney's getting cooked, they'll probably put Gray
Moore's going to be on the and Moore's going to be on the best player. It doesn't matter who they're playing. So
are they going to do that again?
Are they doing that this year?
I'm. It would not surprise me if they put Leonard Moore on Tony.
Oh, I can see it for that one Miami game for sure.
Yeah, for one game, but I'm curious to see if they do it all year long. I don't think they will because you're not just asking Moore to do that. You're switching you're asking McKinney or Gray to accommodate that as well.
how my brain goes, I just go automatically to the best player that he's going to play against, and that's when I say he's going to be the best player.
That's good.
And that's going to be against Tommy, in my opinion.
Bro.
The way he shut down Malachi Lemon, he's going to do the same thing this year to Tommy. And all those Miami fans that are just running their mouths, like, it's a different year, man. Don't just run your mouth.
Well, and it's a game November in Notre Dame. And this isn't CJ Carr's first game, and it's not Coordinator Ash's first game.
It's a whole different thing. They don't have Bain and Mesidor attacking the offensive and inexperienced. Our offensive line's better to be able to handle their. Yep. It's a whole different game. I'm not guaranteeing a victory. I'm just saying
Miami's going to be a competitive game, but
it's a completely different game. Yeah, for sure.
I'm looking at this defense here, and they have an argument that we have the best linebacker group and the best secondary in the country.
Dude, I was just listening to a podcast.
KVA is back. This is assuming KVA is back.
I was just listening to something before we got on here. It was a completely biased site that I had never actually even seen before. I think it was called the Preferred Walk On or something. But anyway, they straight up called Notre Dame the best defense in the country. They said that the number one defensive backs, number one linebacker, number one or number two linebackers, and the top 5 defensive line. They should have when you have the number one defense in the country, talent wise, and you have a Heisman Trophy favorite at quarterback. And
a proven offensive line.
It's national championship or bust, and a proven offensive line.
Honestly, like if this defense doesn't dominate, defensive coordinator Ash needs to pack his shit. That's where I'm at.
And go
for sure. Honestly. But I think they will. But you're right.
All right, real quick, because I just looked up at a name real quick.
Don't you do it.
I looked at the picture.
I don't want to talk about it. If you're about to bring this kicker up,
poor ass.
I ain't. I'm looking at Logan Thomas. Did you look at the picture of the entire team? He was at the very front row on the very far left.
Well,
he looks a little bit bigger.
Where is he?
So I wonder how much muscle he gained in the offseason. Maybe he might actually get some snaps there.
He's what, number 5? Is that him? Or no, is that Troy?
No, front left. Number 10.
Front left.
Yeah. Yeah, he still
I don't know. He looks pretty normal to me.
He looks like a linebacker to me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. He's probably just going to be rushing off the edge.
Look at Traore compared to him. Like they're.
Where are we at? Okay.
10 and 5.
I'm trying to find Traore right now.
Yeah.
Traore is 2.
Assuming that's Traore, there's 2 5s on the team. There's another 5 in the middle.
Yeah,
who's the other 5?
Nah, that 5 looks like Cam Williams.
Sneed.
Oh, that's right. It is Cam Williams.
That's Traore at the front, bro. He's massive. That's definitely him.
Yeah.
And look how he shrinks, Logan.
Did you see that video of Drake Bowen?
Was that Keeley at 11? Right behind Logan?
It is Keeley.
Yeah.
Keeley lost a lot too.
Yeah, he's looking
good.
Yeah, he needs to lose weight.
He needed to lose that baby fat.
I like Schuler right in the middle.
Look at the front row on the right. Look at the front row on the right. Look at 70 next to Christian Gray.
I wonder how they
looks
came
like
out
he should be sitting on his lap, dude. Put him on his lap.
Where's Quincy at? I need to see Porter. Where is he?
Up your ass.
What number's Porter? Where is he? I need to see.
He's right up the middle. Isn't he number 1? Greathouse is number 1. Greathouse is number 1.
There's 2 number 1s.
Well, Porter can't be number 1 and Greathouse.
Here. What number is Quincy Porter?
0.
Oh, hell yeah.
So look for.
Shut up.
Oh, there he is. Right, 3rd row, 4th from the right.
Oh yeah, 4 from the left.
Yeah, 4 from the left. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right there is that Larson that's next to him?
He looks tall, boy.
Look, that dude looks like a beast. It looks like Chase Claypool Jr.
Oh, no. Hold on. 4th from the left? No, that's Gray. Because Gray's 0 as well.
There it is.
I was about to say that looks massive for a receiver.
Right there. Okay, Quincy is directly up. So go to number 1. Go to Jaden Greathouse in the front row.
Yeah, I see him.
You go to
He's
number
between
19
35 and 24. Yeah.
No, he's between 12 and 8. He's leaning
Oh, I see him.
forward.
He's up
Right.
Oh, yeah, he looks like a dog.
Yeah,
He's
he's
right
got
there
his
next
arm.
to
Dude,
Noah.
you would have said that. You would have said that if it were anybody on that picture.
He looks like Noah. He's right there next to Noah, right? Number 12. Porter looking like a dog. Not to eat.
Whatever.
Not to eat.
Okay. All right. Moving on.
We're gonna have to rename this episode the Quincy Porter episode.
That was fun. We should have looked at that picture a little bit more. We should. That was good. All right. So before we move on to our game and wrap the episode up, Notre Dame and USC are back, baby.
Yeah, I love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, I mean, a couple things with it. You know, like I kind of feel like Notre Dame caved here. You know,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we made the statement. We'll play you anytime, anywhere. USC called us on it. That's the way it goes. Let's run it.
Yeah, I mean,
But Pete also brought that up in the interview as well. He was like, anytime, anywhere, it doesn't mean that we're going to be playing you tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
anytime,
But I mean,
anywhere.
USC came to the table and said, "This is our stipulation. We'll play you week 1."
But
so
here's the
let's
other
talk
thing.
about
Hold on. We need to talk about why we got USC, and that's because Indiana backed out. Did you know since Kurt Cignetti's been the coach there, he has not played a Power 4 non-conference game?
Yeah, it's the Bill.
Dude.
Yeah, it's the Bill Snyder strategy. That's exactly Bill Snyder. Anything out of conference, and look, all due respect to that dude, he was a legend, but that was his strategy. And I know because I'm in the Midwest, it's kind of local for me, and I would pay attention back then. He would schedule absolute cupcakes at the beginning of the year out of conference, and it was to not only to pad your resume, but exactly what you saw with Notre Dame last year, which is, you know, you keep those easy games on the front end, so you basically get like a glorified preseason game, if you will. You know, beating up on Tennessee, Chattanooga, and shit, and you know, and that's what Indiana wants to do. They know that, you know,
it's hard to hate on them though, because it's worked for them, right? They won a title.
But it's kind of a bitch move, especially when you've shown that you can run with the big dogs.
Well, they don't give a shit. All they care is they got that trophy in there.
Yeah, well, that's fair. But we're gonna do. Hopefully, we're gonna do that same thing without having to go that route. I will say this about
we have to anyway, because they don't care, because all they got to do is come in second or third of the Big Ten and they're in, right? That's it.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
But as far as this, I don't give a shit. I'm glad we're playing it. I'm cool with it. Let's play week 1. Let's get after it.
Well, and week 1 games tend to suck, you know. So if we can put some fireworks in week 1, you know, for the whole country and kind of be the opening, you know, premier game, I like that.
And roster-wise, I just don't.
Who's going to be the head coach of USC by then?
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, and that's another point. I mean, you know, our boy Script, you know, was talking about that. Like if Bavacqua would have waited a year, you know, maybe he could have dealt with two different, a new AD and a new head coach, because, you know, it could be a whole new regime there in 12 months.
Mm-hmm. Or less than that. We've seen Penn State do it. They fired their coach, 6 games in last year?
Yeah, but I think Pete was like, they're at the table. They want to get something done. Let's get it done. You know, there's so much blowback from this being canceled.
Well, and sides, you know, I mean, let's be honest about it. You know, we're going to be honest about it. Notre Dame needs USC as bad or more than USC needs Notre Dame right now.
It's not as bad. It's more. USC does not need Notre Dame at all, really. You know, to make the playoffs, they don't. So I actually give USC credit for even playing this game. I do, because with so many other teams being like, "Fuck that, I ain't playing Notre Dame."
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's I do too. I get why they did. I'm glad they came back. I for sure.
This is their one and only applause for the Trojans for manning up and coming to play us. So there you go.
For sure.
Actually, I don't mind USC. I don't like them as much now because
Crybaby Riley.
No, Bowden or what's our old GM? I can't remember his name.
Chad Bowden.
Yeah, that Chode.
Bowden.
I can't stand that little prick. So, and I don't like USC. I don't, I hate Michigan. I never really hated USC, but I do as long as he's there.
Never trust a man named Chad.
That's right.
No.
What's the saying? USC is our rival. Notre Dame or Michigan is our enemy.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. We respect USC, or we used to. Hopefully, we can start respecting them again.
Yeah, for sure.
When they learn how to win some games.
All right.
Some games.
All right.
They kind of screwed us too with how they fell off at the end of the year. We needed that win to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm done.
It is what it
ranting
is.
about them.
Yeah. That is what it is.
That's enough.
All right, here we go.
USC
You ready? You ready for a new game? We got a new game this week.
Yeah, man, I can't get my ass beat again.
You better do something because you got embarrassed by O'Malley, dude.
I'm bringing my A game, Patch, or SoFi 88. I got my A game, SoFi.
SoFi 88.
Yeah, come on, 88.
We'll see.
Yeah, SoFi 88 is about to get his ass.
We'll see. All right, so there's no time here. I'm just gonna push a name on the board and you guys tell me if it's real or fake. Here we go.
Real.
Yeah.
Poop Johnson. What you
Poop
got?
Johnson.
Poop Johnson.
Fake.
Fake. That is real.
Dang.
That is
That's
real.
my
Poop
Trump
Johnson, a defensive tackle from Kentucky. Old Poop Johnson. Drew Titsworth.
Fake.
Real.
Not a chance. There's a Titsworth.
We're tied at 1. He is a current pitcher for Clemson. He actively is playing right now. Daryl Dicksizer.
No.
I'll go no.
Both of you go no?
Yeah.
You're both correct.
We're tied up.
We're tied 2-2. 2-2. Here we go. Yep. Dude person.
I think that's a real cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. We'll go real.
3-3. Dude person is a real player. What a great name, dude. That's hilarious.
I mean, seriously, dude.
What a sense of humor if you're the parents. You know what I mean? Like
really,
you can't even be mad at that name.
I want to know what his middle name is.
That's a great call, Patch. That's a great call. I would love to know what his middle name is. That's a great call. I might Google that when we get off here.
It's a person. I don't know. Richard Dick Fitzwell.
That's real.
The fact you put Dick in there is true.
Incorrect. Dick Fitzwell is not a real person.
Dick Fitzwell.
Getting
Richard in there.
I thought I might get you with the parentheses. Or the quotation.
Yeah.
I mean, candy liquor.
Candy liquor.
I feel like this is false, but maybe you got some joke up your sleeve. But I'm gonna say false.
Yeah, I'm going false.
That's correct. It is a fake name. I thought I might get you there. All right. We're tied, by the way. Come Posey.
Real.
Come Posey. Is that a real name? Patches says yes.
I feel like it is, but just to be different, I'll say fake.
And Patches takes the lead. That is a real player.
There we go. Mr. Cumshot.
Yeah. Well, he was hanging out in the outfield, shagging balls.
Yeah.
Shagging balls.
Yeah.
All right. Just Patches it up.
Wanker.
Real.
Wanker, false.
Wanker.
I got that. He doesn't get the change.
I don't get to change that one. No.
He didn't get it. We're tied. We're tied.
I'm just waiting for D's nuts.
Yes. We're heading into the home stretch here. Here you go. I got one.
These nuts. It's rated R episode tonight, boys.
That's right. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, next up, Mo Shits.
That's real.
Mo Shits. I feel that's true.
Feel that's real?
Yeah.
Some like old baseball. Oh damn! I thought it would have been like an
Not
old
a real
baseball player.
name.
Mo
Not a
Shits.
real
Well, I'm
name.
missing the joke. Mo Shits. Oh, more shits or something.
Yeah, just more shits. Yeah,
More
yeah.
shits. Okay.
So we're tied, right? We're tied, I
Yeah,
believe.
Yeah, we're
3-3.
How many are left?
Yeah, we're tied. I think this is the last one, I believe.
Dick Cole.
I'll say true just to throw it
We're
out there.
going true. Fuck it. No, I'll go false.
Yeah,
because I
one of
know
us
it's gonna
gotta
be
win.
true.
You'll
Yeah,
go false.
so we'll let Gerbs win this one.
I was gonna
That
say
shit's fake as hell.
Jerk wins. That is real.
Dude, that's got to be the worst name. I don't know. That one might be
Dick
worse
Pole.
than the cousin.
Correct.
Dick Pole.
Hey,
Hey, what's your name? Dick
Come
Cole.
Posey. Oh shit.
That guy
And the
definitely
winner
goes by his
is-
middle name.
Gerbs won.
Yeah. I mean, what a crazy, that's another middle name I'd like to see for sure.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, that was fun. I appreciate you. We appreciate. What did you say?
Nothing. Go.
Good
Nothing
Lord.
for this show.
All right.
Good show. Patches,
Before we
welcome back. Yeah.
Thank
welcome
you.
back,
Glad to be
Patches.
back.
Great show for sure. Absolutely, we enjoyed it as always. And shout out to TJ34 before we log off. Keep fighting the good fight, brother. We're thinking of you.
Yep.
And like, subscribe, share with all your Notre Dame buddies, and we'll see y'all next week.
Have a good week, fellas.
Have a great week, y'all.